Hi, I'm trying to formulate a plan which works for me and allows me to accomplish things in a timely fashion, and I haven't nailed it yet. So I'm just going to continue to make these until I've got something worthwhile and start expounding on the program, plan, what have you, that I found works for me. But I'm still in the experimental stages. But at least I got this video in today. This is the first in 3 days. I've got plenty of supplies, I've got plenty of resources, and I'm trying to spend as much time doing something creative here, or walking out there, or exercising in here. I'm going to start doing 2 videos a week, Wednesday and Sunday, showing or saying what I've done in that time. Because trying to get one done every day, it worked for a moment. It's not working all the time. Need I need to develop a certain amount of consistency. Still doing push-ups and a plank regularly every morning. Trying to habit stack on the things I do regular. I think that's going to be the thing that works best for me. But I still haven't gotten to a point where it's actually working consistently. Um, I'm building up little at a time, much slower than I want. Some days are good. Most days, it's like a step back or 2 or 3 steps back. It seems. But I'm trying to build up some structure in my life. We're supposed to wear masks outside now, so I made a mask, and actually, seriously, this is just another piece I've made from scrap wood, just like that stuff. I actually wanted to make masks before because I've got all this stuff laying around, and it just seemed like an easy thing to do because everybody recognizes faces right off. So you want to make something that people glom onto visually, a human face, even an abstract human face, something people are going to recognize. But I wanted to do that even before this whole cluster mess came about. But now it's actually relevant. So I'm going to stay in that, and I'm going to put it on Facebook and try and make one a day. I mean, you saw what it looks like. I mean, this is not very complex. All told, I could have banged this out, well, half a day at the very most. That's with all the sifting through the wood, finding the right pieces, just drawing it out, cutting them up, gluing and screwing them together, staining. If I was doing nothing but that, I could do 2 or 3 a day easily. But I'm not doing nothing but that. So I'm going to put that on Facebook as soon as it's stained, and all I have planned is finishing the mask, working on the cubes that I had in a few former videos, the sign I started, and cleaning up this shop. I'm going to start to shoot a bunch of stuff every day. Um, just when I'm doing something the least bit interesting, I can just take out my phone and shoot what I'm doing, and then learn to edit in iMovie, or I don't even know if you can do it in Photo Booth. But I'll get on some tutorials and figure that out. But that will be for my next one. I'll actually know how to edit, at least the basics, the rudiments. So there's a link below for everything that I've said and done, or there will be. And just to let you know, I've got these in blue and black. I've got a whole bunch of them. It's even more poignant now, and it actually makes an acronym, AWFUT, AWFUT, AWFUT. And it is an acronym, not just an abbreviation, an acronym. And there is a difference. I actually looked it up. An acronym makes a word, even if it's a nonsense, even if it's a meaningless word like fut, which is obviously close to what we all want to say too often anymore. But NASA, that's an acronym because it's created a word, even if that word didn't mean anything till NASA came along. It means something now. An abbreviation, FBI. FBI is not an acronym because it's not a word. It's the FBI. You know, you don't have enough vowels in there. If it was the FIBI, Fibby, well, first of all, that would sound more accurate and it would be an acronym. But it's not. So it's not. Okay. That's all I have. Thank you for watching. And if you weren't watching, well, what's wrong with you, man? See ya.